Hello everybody, welcome. You're watching Breaking News on CNN News 18. My name is Aisha Varma. We're starting with some big breaking news that's coming in right now. Now this is about pleas seeking a stringent law on religious conversions. A fresh intervention application has been filed in the Supreme Court. It was filed by Swami Jitendranand Saraswati. Saraswati said that women and children are the main target of missionaries, but that the center hasn't taken appropriate steps to control religious conversion. He further says, and I quote, "The situation is alarming as many individuals and organizations are carrying mass conversion of socially, economically underprivileged and downtrodden people of the country by using force, allurement, and fraudulent means." What is also important to note here is that the center has previously filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court on forced conversions. In that affidavit, it says that forced conversion is a serious issue. Forced conversion offends Articles 14, 21, and 25. The affidavit also says that the right to religion is not the right to convert other people, curbs needed for protecting vulnerable sections of society, and that states have passed enactments to curb forced conversions. What's also important to note is that CNN News 18 has conducted investigations on the ground across the country related to religious conversions. Now, they've been conducted in Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, and Assam as well. What the findings are, specifically when it comes to Punjab, is that Gurdaspur and Jalandhar are the worst hit. The conversions surged to over 2% of the population, and counter campaigns have actually been launched against religious conversion by the SGPC. Now, when it comes to Tamil Nadu, Kanyakumari, Thiruvallur, Kanchipuram, these are the areas that are the worst hit. Schools and economically weaker areas have been targeted when it comes to Tamil Nadu and these specific areas. There's a 16% rise as well in converts in Kanchipuram in the last decade alone. Now, when it comes to Maharashtra, there's an alleged racket, and we will be telling you more about that. But for right now, I'm going to be crossing over to CNN News 18's legal correspondent, Ananya Bhatnagar, to tell us more. Ananya, over to you.
Well, this fresh intervention application has been filed in the pending matter with regards to making a stringent law about religious conversions, and this fresh IA has been filed by Swami Jitendranand Saraswati, who clearly goes on to say that Islam and Christianity actually have killed 1 billion of people in order to convert them. In fact, they have raped millions of women, is what is said in the petition as well. And but what is very, very clear is that they have also said that children and women are the major targets of missionaries and those who want to convert people to other religions, and that's the reason why the central government should actually be coming in and making stringent laws. But we have to remember that the central government too had filed a response into this particular matter and had said that it's the public order comes under the states, and in fact various states have actually made laws with regards to anti-conversion and in order to stop conversion. Now, what is very, very clear at this point of time is when the matter is heard on Monday again by the topmost court of the country, we had seen on the last date of hearing how the Supreme Court had called it a very, very serious issue, and in fact responding to it, Mr. Tushar Mehta, the Solicitor General of India, had said that it's a very serious issue, and it's not only a serious issue but then a menace that has to be stopped. The Supreme Court too, while hearing this matter, had in fact made observations that it is a serious issue and can also affect the national security of the country, and that's the reason why the centre should look into it very, very seriously. And the centre had clearly said that's exact same thing, that it is dealing with this problem very, very seriously, and the states are forming laws in order to stop conversion in across the country. So somewhere or the other, this conversion debate is actually heating up, and more and more petitioners are coming into this particular matter. We also saw Mr. Sanjay Hegde opposing the plea that has been filed by Ashwini Kumar Upadhyay, and said that he would also like to address the arguments on the opposite side of it. So we'll have to wait and watch for the Supreme Court when the hearing actually resumes in the topmost court of the country, and what kind of observations come in from the Supreme Court. Aisha.
All right, Ananya, thank you so much for joining us and for giving us all of those important details. We will continue to track this story, but for right now, we're shifting focus. There's some more